Uh,
Hey, you want a JOI countdown, bro?
what? Welcome back. This is episode 16 of Unsolicited Takes, the takes you never asked for. I'm here with Julian
Going on.
and Keegan.
What's up?
And today we got some NFL news, some NFL games, some NFL trivia at the end. We'll see how it goes. We're going to open up with A.J. Brown getting traded to the Patriots earlier today. It seems like the Eagles are going to be getting back a 2027 fifth round pick and a 2028 first round pick. AJ Brown been rumored to be on the move for a while now, specifically to the Patriots for probably the last couple months at least. What are we thinking about AJ Brown going to the Patriots? Is he gonna like improve upon the last few years with the Eagles? Do you think it's going to be hard for him to reach that value of a fifth and a first, or what are you guys thinking?
I do think it's kind of gonna be hard for him to live up to the like expectations of him, just because he is getting older. He will have a better quarterback in Drake May as opposed to Jalen Hurts, which I do think is a significant upgrade. Um, Reunites with Vrabel. Vrabel got the most out of AJ Brown. It seems like. Um, Yeah, the 2028 first, it's kind of a steep price, but if you're the Patriots, you're thinking, that pick's going to be, 25, like pick 25 overall or further back. So you don't really mind giving it up. So I think we knew this was happening ever since the offseason kind of started. So I like it for the Pats. They get their best receiver in a while, probably since Edelman.
Yeah,
But
probably.
Brown is definitely better than Edelman in my opinion. So I like it for the Pats, and then the Eagles will have an extra first round pick in 2 years that they can either trade for another player or get two first round players. So I think this is like a win win type of move.
I
You
think,
guys,
in all serious, oh, go ahead, Kim.
I was just going to move into how you guys think that it's actually going to fit with what New England already has.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's basically kind of like what I was going to say. It was just like, ultimately, I think it's a good trade for the Patriots and for AJ Brown. Like, I think because of how the last few years have gone for the Eagles and AJ Brown, we've all kind of forgotten what kind of a receiver he is. I think truly with Drake May at quarterback and just the scheme of the Patriots offense and a head coach who we already know like fully believes in the guy. I think we're gonna like for the first time in a while actually get to see again like who AJ Brown is, and I think he's like a top receiver in the league. So
So they have Booty, they have Williams,
Dubs,
Dubs now. I think it's a nice little
Matt
receiving core they
Collins.
got going on. I think the AJ Brown fit, I think he's definitely going to be like the outside guy. Dobbs will probably be your number two. They could even play Dobbs at the slot if they wanted to. I just don't think he's quite quick enough. And then Booty could kind of be your third receiver. So I think it'll be a pretty good fit for the Patriots. Awesome. Great insight out of you
Um,
guys. Great
I
fucking
mean,
insight out of you guys.
I
I
just
mean,
feel like it's
I
kind of
already spoke.
overdone because New England, they've like this has been rumored since they lost the Super Bowl, I feel like.
Yeah.
Even before. I mean, they're like in season. People were talking about how they needed to like trade for him. So, um, I mean, yeah, I mean, this one's kind of like unsurprising. We all saw this one coming like months and months and months ago. It was just kind of inevitable that it was going to happen one way or the other. But I mean, it doesn't mean that it's not still like, a great trade. Like I said, I think the Patriots are definitely cooking something with the pick overall. So,
Some bigger receiver news. Odell Beckham Jr. and Juju Smith-Schuster going to the New York Giants. I think they also got Braxton Berrios today, so 3 receivers in a day, kind of this late into the offseason. Are we scared about Malik Neighbors? And am I scared since he's on my dynasty team? Yes.
Yeah, I think now none of these signings are, I think, indicative that Neighbors is like not going to play this season, or like hell, even like seasons beyond that. But I gotta say, man, I've seen a couple of clips of Malik trying to like run and stuff. He just looks like stiff still, and like I know he had his surgery kind of pushed back because of some complications with the injury, like some swelling and stuff going on. But you know, he kind of started his rehab late. Doesn't look the most fluid right now. So I think there is like some concern for Malik, but I don't think it's going to be anything like past this season. I think if anything, he probably starts the season out on IR, so he'll be out for the first 4 weeks and then kind of reevaluate from there. But as far as the receivers that the Giants did pick up, I think they kind of upgraded their room. I think anything would have been an upgrade for him, really. But OBJ, he's 33. I don't think you're really expecting a whole lot out of him, just more for like the vibes, the vettiness out of him. And then Juju, he was solid for Kansas City. I didn't mind him in the role that they had him playing. He'll be able to get you like 500 to 800 yards in the season, which is, you know, better than what the Giants have had previously. But I think Odell needs to walk up to Jalen Hyatt and rip that fucking number 13 jersey off of him.
Yeah, it's just disrespectful.
Yeah, I would agree. I am a little bit more concerned with the signings, not necessarily like long term, but definitely for the season. I think just based off of like comments that insiders have kind of been making over the last like week or two about the whole Malik Neighbors situation, and then now with the signings, I think it's possible that we don't see Malik Neighbors play until after week 8, maybe him even sitting out like almost the entire season potentially. I think the leg injury was more serious than like everybody initially thought it was, and with the whole delays in his like surgery and everything, um, I think that it could potentially just like sideline him for like longer than anyone expected. And with the signings, I mean, they're not great receivers, but you are signing like 3 sort of like, you know, probably C tier receivers like this close to like into like training camps and stuff like that. So I think the Giants are kind of like freaking out a little bit, you know, trying to figure out what's going on with the wide receiver situation. I think potentially we could see him sit out the entire season like Tank Dell did, to be honest. So
What are your concerns for him, Cam, since he is on your dynasty team?
My whole thing is like, I'm not like just taking the little TikTok fucking clips of him fucking jogging at the celebrity event or whatever. It doesn't put too much fear into my heart. Like I agree with you, Keegan. It's probably just gonna be like IR for the first 4 weeks, and then he'll come back like week 5. If he was out like past week 8, I don't think that would be like in just this year concern. That would be like a his whole career type concern. Because I mean, if it takes that long for him to heal from a leg injury, he might not make it a fucking 10-year career, much less like 15. So I'm not super concerned yet. If it goes on past like week 5, then yeah, I'd start to worry a little bit.
I mean, bro, I'm looking at a clip right now from that baseball thing, and he's playing dodgeball.
Bro,
Brother, he's like barely bending the knee.
obviously, I mean, you don't think he has like any sort of guidance in his life right now that's telling him like, all right, if you're gonna do a celebrity event, you know, at least like just take it easy. Then he's taking it easy. There's no way with the level these guys play at that he's just going in there like, all right, I got invited to the celebrity event. I know I'm coming off a season-ending injury, but let me just fuck around and I look like a dumbass. Like, he's probably just taking it easy, limping a little bit, trolling. At least that's what we can hope for. I would hope he's not stupid enough to just walk around with a fucking bum ass leg, do some extra shit. But I think that's enough on the New York Giants. How about the Los Angeles Rams trading for Myles Garrett, the best defensive player in the NFL, generational defensive player, type of guy you don't really see get traded for very often, if at all. The Browns are going to be getting back Jared Verse, who's a young, very talented, promising edge rusher. 2027 first round pick, which might be the most valuable thing in the whole deal because we know that draft class is looking to be pretty stacked. 2028 second and a 2029 third. Who do you guys think won? What do you guys think the impact is here for the Rams? And is fuck them picks the best strategy in the NFL? What are you guys thinking?
Let me start off by giving Myles Garrett his flowers real quick, because unfortunately I've had to face this guy, or not me personally, my team, the Steelers, have had to face this guy 2 times a year for what, 8 years now. So I've had to hate on him, but now that he is finally off of a division rival, this is without a doubt the best defensive player in the league, and he is quickly approaching like the best defensive player I've seen with my own 2 eyeballs right now. That is, ironically enough, Aaron Donald, who is also a Ram. I want to talk about him in a minute, but yeah, the Rams, this is a win now. We're doing everything we can to, stack the deck. We're putting everything out there to try and win a Super Bowl this season. And I gotta be honest, what they gave up, Verse, yeah, he's had like a really good start to his career. He's a 2-time Pro Bowler, but Pro Bowls now are just kind of, whatever. Won Defensive Rookie of the Year his rookie year. He's a nice young edge rusher. He's probably the best young edge rusher, like around his age range, who's been in the league for, 2-3 seasons. The first round pick, I mean, if we're being honest, that's probably going to be like a pick in the 30s, unless the Rams just have a absolutely catastrophic type season. Like, the expectation is that pick is going to be, in my opinion, pick 32 in the first round. So it's like, what realistically can the Browns do with that? And then, I mean, a second next year, I mean, whatever that pick is probably still going to be towards the back end of the second round. So you really can't do anything with that either. And then a third rounder is just like whatever. So the trade I really like for the Rams, especially with them being in the win now mode. The Browns getting Verse is probably the best player that they could have gotten for, just basically at the same position. But Aaron Donald, I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but apparently he posted a couple days ago on Instagram him working out, and the caption was like always staying ready or something like that. So I think Aaron Donald could be coming out of retirement to line up on the opposite side of Myles Garrett, which that would be probably the best defense I've seen personally. That would be fucking insane. But yeah, I think the Rams definitely are the favorites now for me.
Yeah, I mean, after questionable draft decisions, I think the trade makes the draft even more questionable. And I know that there are going to be Rams defenders out there saying, oh, well, all it takes is for Matthew Stafford to get injured for all of this to, fall into a hole without Ty Simpson. You could literally replace Ty Simpson with like almost 40 other guys and have the same level of skill. You could have spent the first round pick on something else. Let's be honest, guys. But no, I mean, in regards to the trade for Myles Garrett, I think the Rams absolutely slapped the shit out of the Browns with this trade. I can't believe that something like this happen. This is like the biggest trade, I think, for in terms of player value. Like Keegan said, this is potentially the greatest defensive player of our lifetime, and maybe even potential for like NFL history. Like, that's how good Myles Garrett is, and the fact that they pulled off a trade and literally only had to give up like a young prospect at the same position and a first round pick and maybe like another first round pick is kind of insane. But I mean, the Rams are set up for success this year, with the trade for Myles Garrett. I mean, it's just with him on the defense alone, it's already scary, and then you add in the rest of their defense. Trent McDuffie, who they also made a trade for, this offseason, as well as the other pieces that they've put together and have been building over the last several seasons. I mean, it's a scary defense already. Then you add the prospect of adding in the other, potentially greatest defensive player I've seen with my own two eyes since I've been alive. Yeah, I mean, like, you're putting together like probably what could be the greatest defense like of all time. But I mean, in regards to the trade overall, like I said, they slapped the shit out of the Browns. The Browns get, a young prospect at edge rusher back. Sure, they get a couple of, first rounders potentially. Um, but I don't. I mean, Myles Garrett was probably going to continue to complain playing in Cleveland, who's not. But I mean, the Browns have been enemy number one for the rest of the league for years. I think it started with the Deshaun Watson trade and then signing him to that contract. But I think they just continue to do things that are just, cause trouble in the NFL. Overall, the trade itself reminds me a lot of the Rams making the trade Jared Goff for Matthew Stafford. And we all saw how that panned out. They thought they had a good enough team to where all they really needed was to upgrade the position they were trading away. And that's what they did. They traded away a younger quarterback with talent who didn't quite fit what they were looking for an older quarterback who was more ready to win them a championship. And then they did very shortly after. So this reminds me of a very similar move. And I think this just puts them in a position to do so.
One thing I want to add real quick before you go, Cam. Myles Garrett did have a no trade clause in his contract, which you rarely see that for NFL players. So he probably like handpicked to go to the Rams. So as far as the Browns trying to get value back, they were pretty much like handcuffed to whatever the Rams kind of wanted to give up.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yep. I mean, overall, I think it's probably the move that takes LA over the top for this year. And I think they've shown, like, even when they go in the fuck them picks mode, that, like, their down seasons are more like, 7-win, 8-win type seasons than complete poverty. So I think LA wins the trade. And, I think obviously they improve for the next few years, but I think this is what the Browns kind of needed. Not to just trade one of the best players of all time, but I think it, to get them picks in and give themselves some flexibility other than just being stuck in the kind of like hellhole they're in due to the Deshaun Watson trade. I think it worked out for both sides. I think it needed to be done. I think it's scary for the rest of the league that the Rams got it. Because I think they were already the best team last year, and then they had the best defensive player in the league. But do you guys think Cleveland takes a QB for sure?
I think that's kind of what it's looking like, especially with 2 first rounders. Because let's be honest, I don't think this Browns team next year is really gonna win more than 4 games, 5 games maybe. So they'll be in like the top 3 to 5 range with their own pick. And then with the Rams pick, like I said, unless something catastrophic happens to the Rams, which I hope doesn't happen, that pick is going to be in the 30s, I think. So They could take a quarterback at 3, or like hell, even if they're picking at 1, they can take Arch, and then they have another first round pick to fill another position in need. But with the way this quarterback draft looks now, I think the Rams would definitely go quarterback with their like top 5 pick that it's projected to look like. And I'm being honest, bro. I'm looking at this fucking defense. It's not, their defensive line is not great. You have Alex Wright starting at left, and yeah, Mason Graham, who's a nice, young, solid defensive tackle. You have Malik Collins, who's old. You just traded for Jared Verse, who's going into his 3rd season, which is, pretty good. You're hoping he can, keep developing. Then you have Carson Schlesinger, who just won Defensive Rookie of the Year. You have Denzel Ward, who's good, but hasn't been as good as he normally is. Grant Delpit, who's kind of just been okay his entire NFL career. Ronnie Hickman, who's not the greatest. Tyson Campbell actually did play pretty well for them after he got traded. So, I mean, their defense isn't great, but it's not. It's probably bottom half of the league in terms of their defense. But yeah, I really think they were just kind of handcuffed to whatever Myles decided to do, wherever he decided to go.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that's kind of the biggest thing we've gotten out of the offseason.
Do you think for the Browns, so they got a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in like consecutive draft classes. I wonder why they didn't try and get another 1st instead of a 2nd and a 3rd. I wonder why they didn't try and get like 2028 first too from the Rams.
Oh, is that what it? I thought they got 2 first. Is it 1, 2, and 3 in consecutive years?
Yeah, it's a first
Ew.
pick, first
See,
rounder
that's
next year, 2nd round
worse.
pick 2028, and then a 3rd in 2029.
Yeah, so that's worse than I thought.
I just don't know why the Browns didn't try and get another 1st instead of a 2nd and a 3rd. Because like this is the thing. You have pack-a-punched the Rams basically. You have made them go from, because the Rams really didn't lose anything in free agency or the offseason in general. All they did was fucking add star power to position the needs. So you've taken the Rams from a team who is normally picking in like the 25 onward range, and now you're basically trading them the best defensive player on the planet, getting their 1st round pick, and that pick is going to be a lot further than, like, it's going to be the one of the last picks in the 1st round that you can get. Like, I almost would have said, fuck the 2027 1st round pick. We'll just tank this year, get Arch at number 1, solidify our quarterback position, and then, hey, Rams, give us your 2028 1st and 2029 1st round pick. Like, I don't know why they wanted the 2027 1st round pick.
I guess because maybe they think if they do fall out of the top 5, then they can trade both first rounders to get into the top 5 for a quarterback, worst case scenario.
But is a team really going to go from, let's say the Browns pick at like 10, is a team going to want to trade from 3 to 10 and 32? I fucking wouldn't. But there's more uncertainty in the future for the Rams because past this season, Stafford is still under contract. They just signed McDuffie to an extension. Myles Garrett is only going into his 2nd, or no, I think this will be the 1st year of his new contract. So you got those 2 players locked up for good. So it's like, are the Rams really gonna expect Ty Simpson to kind of carry the torch that Stafford did, and they're still going to be a deep playoff team, and their pick is going to be, in the late 20s to 30 range? Like, I don't know. I think the Browns could have just gotten better draft capital from it.
Yeah, I think that's fair. But I think 2027 is just like the draft class that everybody's hyping up, so the Browns, you know how they operate, they probably just saw that shit and took it. But it was also reported, I think today, that Russell Wilson is taking a break from playing and is gonna join CBS as an analyst. I'm gonna have old Danger Russ giving his input on some current NFL games and things. I'm not sure exactly what his role is. Probably just some sort of like pre-game fucking talk guy. But what do you guys think Dangerous is gonna fit that role well, or what do you think?
I mean, he's kind of the cornball type, so I think he'll probably fit in good. Probably, not talk bad about anybody. Always give the positive outlook on whatever the fuck they're talking about on CBS. But I mean, this is kind of like the same thing Matt Ryan did, where he, said he was taking a break, taking a TV gig, and then just retired pretty much. So I think we've seen Russ play his last football game, and I gotta say, man, it's kind of sad because that motherfucker, he was never like the best quarterback in the league. I don't think he was always like kind of a top like 5 to 8 ish on the Seahawks, and then it came to a screeching halt whenever he left the Seahawks, man. The Bronco years were terrible. His season in Pittsburgh wasn't great, and then the Giants, it's like I think everybody kind of knew he was going to get benched at some point, but going into what, the fourth game, and then not playing really the rest of the season. Yeah, I think it was just time for him to call it, and I don't think he comes back from from being an analyst. I think it's it for him.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a really interesting career. Out of anybody I can think of more recently, it's one of the more interesting careers because it's like, is this guy a Hall of Famer? Is this guy not a Hall of Famer? Like he, won. He also didn't win. Got close to MVP a few times. Also never got to MVP a few times. Like, was the laughing stock of the league, was at the top of the league. It's a very back and forth career for us, and I think the fact that he played for so long after his prime and then kind of soured out the end of his career, I don't think we hear from him again as far as a player. I think he'll be good. I remember him kind of doing his little things towards the end of last season on broadcast, and I remember them being like, pretty good, and I think they were pretty well received. So I think he'll fit the role pretty good. Like Keegan said, I think he'll be like the fluffer guy, kind of goes in, makes people feel good about, certain situations on teams or certain players and things like that.
He's like a less funny Jameis. Like
Yeah,
Jameis is the funny cornball. Russ is just like the straight up cornball.
yeah. So I don't know. I think he'll stick around on broadcast for a while, but I definitely don't think he'll touch a field again.
You don't think he gets into the Hall of Fame?
Not
think
first ballot. If Eli wasn't first ballot, then I don't think Russ will.
Yeah, I think I'll get it eventually.
Yeah.
Not taking into account his years off of Seattle. If you're just judging it based off of his Seattle years, do you think he gets
Yeah.
in
would
there?
have had.
I think not
I
first
think I would have
ballot.
had like maybe 2-3 more years of success, but
Yeah. I think if you just take into account Seattle, same answer. I think he is potentially a Hall of Famer eventually, but not first ballot.
He's only got one Super Bowl, right?
yeah,
Yeah, one ring, but he went to 3, I think. 2 or
it went
3.
to 2.
Damn, bro. Yeah,
I mean, he's pretty good in
I,
the passing yards and everything. So
yeah, I don't think he gets in either first ballot, but I just was curious what you guys thought. But yeah, shout out Russ, man. He was always the cornball of the league, I feel like. And shout out his girlfriend on draft day. That shit was funny. That shit is still funny.
Every time
I
I
mean, in
see
the
that
early
clip, it gets
years,
a chuckle out of me.
I feel like the cornball shit came out like the very end of Seattle
Yeah.
into Denver, but yeah. Whenever he was prime and they were fucking going to the Super Bowl, Legion of Boom and shit, man, he was just locked in, grinding, just changing races every couple games. But yeah, shout out Dangerous, man. Up next, we're gonna be doing a little bit projecting here. We're gonna look at every team and just kind of shout who we think is gonna be their leader in fantasy points. So pretty much just, I mean, offensive guys, unless you play some weird league that gives defensive guys some points. But we're gonna go alphabetically. So first up, we have the Cardinals. Do you guys have any obvious favorites for
I think
who
they
would
got
be
a.
leading the Cardinals?
I think they got a rookie running back who might be a little autistic, but hell, he's a good ball player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think there's any other answer, dude. I mean, okay,
it could be
no.
Marvin, but
Trey
No.
McBride, but
yeah,
Trey
Trey.
doesn't get the targets at touchdown. Well, with
Carson Beck is
if
going to be his starting quarterback, brother.
yeah, okay. So we're gonna go
Yeah,
with
Jeremiah
Jeremiah Love by a landslide.
And also, I mean, us listing 32 players, if you're in a 12 team league or something, you can, if you have a pick in the top 3 rounds, you should be aiming for one of these 32 guys. That's kind of the point of this list here.
Hey,
But
and let me tell you, this guy Cam,
Okay.
he knows fantasy. He knows his fantasy
Yeah.
stuff, man. He's got
I'm a
his
consistent
second,
winner.
This guy is a consistent second placer.
never
I'm a
won. He's
consistent
got
winner, man.
what 5 second places in a row?
Nah, I think like 3 out of 5.
Guy is the Josh
Probably.
Allen of fantasy football.
Anyway, we got the Atlanta Falcons coming up next year.
I think this is another
We
running
got
back.
Kyle Pitts, Drake London,
This is
Bijan.
Dijon Mustardson.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, it's
Bijan.
probably Bijan, man. All right, moving on to the Ravens. They got some rookie receivers in the building. Derrick Henry. You still got Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews.
I think this
Could
is just
be-
No more
Lamar.
Isaiah Likely.
Could just
Yeah,
be
could
Lamar.
be just Lamar here.
I think Henry's. This is probably going to be Henry's like final year where he's really dominant. So I'll give Henry this year, but this is probably his last like really good season.
I'm gonna go Lamar. I think Lamar has a little bit of a resurgence here after last year. I think he stays more healthy consistently. I don't think he gets his mobility back to where it used to be by any means, but I still think he'll sneak in a couple, rushing touchdowns. He'll still be slinging it, on the short yardage and everything. So I'm gonna go with Lamar.
Yeah, I'll go Lamar too. Up next, we got the Bills. Got James Cook, Josh Allen, Kincaid,
I think this is just Josh
DJ
Allen.
Moore.
I think this is Josh Allen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go James Cook just because I think he builds on the momentum he had last year, and I think he has another really good year. But yeah,
I think
no
Josh
bad
actually
options
having a
really there.
receiver in DJ Moore takes a little bit away from James Cook's productivity, just because there is receiving threat a little bit more, but I guess we'll see. I still think it's going to be Josh Allen.
Then we got the Panthers. Got Tet.
Cuba.
Guess Jonathan Brooks is coming back. Yeah, Chuba.
Bryce.
I guess
There's
Tet.
that Bryce guy.
I guess I go Tet here.
This could be
Yeah, I'm gonna go-
Xavier Leggett.
Yeah, this is gonna be Tet.
As
The
a
Tet
Leggett
offensive.
fantasy owner, I have to decline. But Chicago Bears, Rome Odunze,
I think I'm
Luther
just go
Burden.
Caleb.
I'm going Rome. I think he catches a lot of touchdowns this year, man.
did they trade Cole Kmet, or is he still on the roster?
He's still there.
He's still on the roster. Yeah,
Mm.
Loveland will probably be good amongst tight ends, but I don't think he leads the team.
No. I was just curious as to who his receiving targets still were.
I was thinking
after...
about trying to trade for Loveland, but I don't know if I want to do it until they get rid of commit.
Probably Caleb. Go with Caleb.
Then we got the Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar T.
Jamar.
Yeah. And then we got Cleveland. This is for you.
Ooh,
Denzel Boston,
this
Jared
is
Judy, Casey Concepcion,
a stinky.
Judkins,
Yeah, this is horrible.
Uzi.
Is
does
Judkins playing?
Judkins playing the first part of the season?
It's a good question.
If he, fuck, even if he doesn't play the whole season, probably still Judkins if he returns after at least like 4 weeks.
Let me see if I can get some insight real quick.
Maybe Harold Fannin.
All right. And the Dallas Cowboys got some good receivers there. I'd probably go CD, man. I know Pickens is great, but I'd probably still go CD.
They'll say Judkins should be good to go the start of the season, so pencil me
Yeah,
in for him.
I'm a good Judkins then.
Cowboys, give me. I don't think Pickens is going to be a Cowboy come probably the midseason, so I'll go CD.
Give me Javonte Williams.
That's a little stinky. It's a little stinky poo-poo.
He's established himself as a bit of a dynamic running back, and then I mean, even if Pickens does get traded by midseason, he's still splitting points with CD or catches with CD. So
The Denver Broncos got Bo Nix out for a little bit. Broncos is kind of a little bit tricky. I mean, you get Sutton, you got the kind of like carousel of running backs.
yeah, but Sutton's not even like a dynamic wide receiver one.
Yeah, I don't
Ooh,
know.
this could be Waddle.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Waddle.
yeah,
Oh,
Waddle.
yeah, it's Waddle. Detroit, Amon Ra,
Ooh,
Gibbs.
Jameer.
it's a toss up between them two. I'm gonna go Gibbs though. I think him being the lead back, think he'll get it done this year.
Then with the Green Bay Packers, traded Dubs. You got
Josh
the
Jacobs
tight
out of the
ends.
picture.
Yeah, Jacobs out. Is this Golden?
Could be Matthew
Might
Golden
just be.
breakout season. Though.
Could just be Jordan Love.
No, give me Golden.
I think I'm just gonna go Jordan Love.
Go Houston Texans. Got Nico, Tank Dell, Woody Marks, David Montgomery, CJ Stroud.
I'm gonna go sneaky David Montgomery.
Yeah, I'm kind of, well, between Nico and David Montgomery. I think I'm gonna go David Montgomery.
I think y'all just
I'm
run
gonna
the
go
ball a
Rico.
lot more this year since y'all actually have a running back who can run the ball.
I think Frico plays 17 games and he gets enough, man. We got the Colts. Yeah, lost
Jonathan
Pittman.
Taylor, man.
Yeah, go ahead and throw that up there.
Yeah. The Jags.
No,
Travis Hunter, BTJ. No,
no
H-in.
H-in. Man, I
Brenton
really hope
Parker
BTJ
Washington.
has a bounce back season, man. I think he just got in his head too much last season. I really think that's all it was. I'll go BTJ. Give me the bounce back.
I don't even know if BTJ is a Jag by the beginning of the season.
This could also be a sneaky, disgusting Jacoby Myers.
I'm going Jacoby Myers.
Who's their running back?
Bashal Tootin.
Bashal Tootin. Yeah, give me Jacoby.
Then we got the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oof. Man.
Rasheed Rice.
Rice,
Am I right, guys?
facing some trouble recently.
Probably,
Oh, this is Kenny Walker.
yeah,
Kenny Walker.
K9.
Yeah. It's respectable there. We got the Raiders. We got Bowers, Genty, Beck,
Give me
Mendoza.
Give me Ginty.
Give me Bowers.
My running back one, Ginty. Shout out Kenny Walker, my running back too.
I'm also gonna go Ginty here.
I think you've got a couple of quarterbacks, whether it's Kirko or whether it's Mendoza, who can get the ball to a tight end. So I've seen what kind of numbers tight ends on Kirko's team can get whenever he's actually playing quarterback. So
Got the Los Angeles Chargers.
Herbo.
Lad.
I'm gonna
McConkey
go
the
Hampton,
honky.
man. Go Amarian Hampton. Bucket
Good
we
shout.
ball.
Good shot.
Los Angeles Rams. Puka.
Puka.
Yeah. Easy one.
Dolphins. Oof.
Ew.
Achin.
Achin.
Gotta be.
Vikings. Jefferson.
Jefferson.
If
Patriots.
I think, hold up, chill the fuck out, brother. Let me give my answer.
You giving someone besides Jefferson, man?
Well, if JJ McCarthy is their starting quarterback, like if they
He's
pick
not.
him over Kyler,
They're not.
that is my only holdup. But if they do,
They're not. I heard today that the gap is reportedly very big between
According to
Kyler
your
and
sources.
JJ.
I
According to
saw
many
I saw
sources.
the same thing today, so I'm
According to
in
many
agreement
sources,
with
man.
Cam.
hey, give me JJ. Jay Jittis.
The
Dude was
Patriots
about to say Aaron Donald or some shit.
just traded for
I mean, not Aaron
the
Donald,
AJ
fucking
Brown.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah, this is AJ Brown.
Yeah, AJ Brown.
You don't think it's Trevion Henderson, man?
No.
Breakout?
I think him and Stevenson are still gonna split the fucking backfield for some reason.
New Orleans Saints? Anybody? Anybody with New Orleans Saints?
This is gonna be Jordan Tyson.
This is a lot of it. Could be the shucker. Get shucked. Is there a starting
And
running back
Achin.
supposed to be? Oh yeah, you do.
Achin.
Achin. Give me
I
Olave.
would also go Olave. No, fucking man. I'm going Tyson, man. You can't stop me.
Let's go.
Going Tyson FC, man. The Giants.
Ooh.
Zeke may be
Jackson
out.
Guard? Question mark.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
What else you want me to say? Fucking Juju Smith-Schuster?
Fucking Tyrone Tracy, dude. I
Oh,
don't know,
boo-boo.
man.
Is Scottaboo supposed to be back for the start?
I have no
Probably.
idea.
I mean, he did
But
kind
is he
of
gonna
break his
lead
fucking
fucking-
ankle, so
I got.
I'll go
It's either
Dart.
gonna be Malik even after missing weeks, or it's gonna be fucking Tyrone Tracy.
I'm going Dart.
Yeah, I'd say Dart.
We got the New York Jets. Garrett Wilson,
Brees.
Brees Hall.
Reese.
I think it's gonna be Garrett this year. I think Gino gets him enough targets.
Good for you, pal. Glad you think that.
I mean, I just traded Garrett, and I still believe in him. So, I got the Eagles, Kyle Lemon, Smitty,
Saquon.
Saquon.
Probably Smith. Oh no, yeah, actually Saquon.
I wanna make a bold prediction real quick. Exclusive for the podcast. If Jalen Hurts plays bad this year, he will not be on the Eagles next season.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think it's
I
too
agree.
hot.
They're gonna
think
try to
they know
sell him
that
while
they've
he's still high
upgraded
enough
him,
value
like-
to where they get something.
They've gotten like the top player at each position multiple times in the time they've had Hurts, and so at this point, it's like if it doesn't work, that's kind of the last thing to switch out. Pittsburgh Steelers, Pittman, DK, the
On
running
DK.
backs.
I'm gonna
I
go
would-
with sneaky Rico.
Actually, yeah, it could just be Rico
think
Dalva,
Rico
but I'm gonna go
wins the-
DK.
I think Rico wins the starting job, honestly. I don't know if Warren's gonna be our starter.
I'm gonna go DK. I think him and Aaron got that second year repertoire.
Spell that. Gun to your head, spell it.
REPOITORE. And don't judge me if that's wrong, because let's be honest. All right, San Francisco 49ers.
CMC.
Yeah.
They have fucking nobody to throw the ball to,
Slicky
brother.
Ricky, dude.
No.
Fucking Dijon Stribling.
There is no way.
Tonjes or whatever the backup tight end is.
Yeah, it's CMC. Seattle Seahawks.
Jason.
That's gonna be Jason.
And Tampa Bay.
Shout out my wide receiver one, Jason.
Amika Egbuka.
Yeah, this is for my own personal gain. I hope it's Bucky, but I don't know if Bucky's gonna be the same player that he once was, man.
The guy they were trying to trade actively. I think I would go also Egbuka. I think that's kind of the only option here. Unless Rod God just has like a fucking bounce back year.
Ted Hurst, the GOAT.
Yeah, he ain't leading though. Titans. Another stinky one. Just Tate.
Yeah, give me Tate.
Yeah, probably Tate.
Tate or Pollard. Fucking Tajay Spears. And last but not least, the Washington Commanders. Jaden. Fucking Terry.
Bill.
Fucking Bill.
Yeah,
Bring it
I
on
think
you.
this is.
Tron Allen.
I think this is Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels.
Yes, Jaden. If he can play
he's
like
healthy.
15 games,
Yeah.
it's Jaden Daniels. Well, that wraps up our fantasy leaders for each team. That's a good 32. Even threw some honorable mentions in there. It's probably closer to like 40 players you should be drafting in the first 3 rounds of your draft. Obviously, positional value matters. You might not want to take a quarterback super early, but I think we only named a few quarterbacks in there anyway, so.
Some of those names, even though they're the best on their team, you should not be drafting very high still. So
Yep.
bear that in
They
mind.
should be in like the second half of that top 40 there. But coming up next, we're gonna be doing a tier list ranking. You know, we love to do those on this channel, especially when I am hosting. And we're gonna be ranking Madden covers just based on the some recent news that's been coming out recently. So we'll get into that next.
All right. First cover up, we got Madden 2000. We got John Madden trying to or farm on the cover. I mean, it's pretty basic, pretty standard cover. I'd probably put it in mid.
I don't know, man. That
Uh,
shit might just have to go into elite for the vibes.
I was gonna go acceptable because I feel like he's this is before aura farming, man. He just has aura.
Go acceptable.
That's the man that started it all. You know?
Got Madden 2001. I believe this is Eddie George for the Titans.
Yeah, it's pretty mid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this is
is like football pose, you know. Is this Dante Culpepper for the Vikings?
I
Madden
think so.
2002.
I believe it is in my birth year.
This is bad.
I would say it's pretty bad, considering, you know.
I know that there are better like pictures taken during football games at that time period. Like I've seen them. So like you can't convince me that's the coolest picture they could have gotten of Dante Culpepper.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. Madden 2003, Marshall Falk. I think this is pretty. I think this is great. Marshall Falk was just him, man.
This is acceptable to me, man.
I was gonna say like acceptable. I mean, it's kind of just like another standard running back like pose.
Yeah. Now this one,
Yeah, this is elite.
Yeah.
Madden 2004 with Mike Vick on the cover, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's
this
elite.
comes down to just a player being so great that it just puts him up there, man. Same with this next one, I'm gonna be honest.
Nah, I don't think this is
Alright, well,
elite.
it's at least great, man. That's Ray
Yeah.
Lewis on the cover.
It's Ray Lewis, so it gets the props, but again, they could have found a better picture of him, so it only goes in great.
Donovan McNabb for Madden 06. I think this is probably back down to mid.
Yeah, this is
Yes,
just mid.
Got Sean Alexander for Madden 07. See, I like this one more than I don't like
Yeah,
it more than Marshall Falk.
I would say mid.
Yeah, it's probably mid.
You like it more or less than Eddie George?
Less.
Probably more.
Nah,
Oh,
I
you like
think
it less?
less. I think less.
It's like more dreary somehow.
Hmm.
It's like the background is like really more gray instead of the white and silver.
Yeah. Is McNair?
I think this is Steve McNair, Madden 08. This was my first Madden game, actually.
Like, this is a better quarterback pose, but this is still just mid, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
I think
I
it's
would even argue this is like bad.
no, I think it's better than Dante and McNabb. I don't think it's better than Eddie George's though. Now this one is stinky, brother.
This is
Jets,
Yeah,
Brett
this is bad.
Favre.
this is just bad.
Yeah,
Bad
this
alert.
is
Bottom
What are
of
we
bad.
negative aura.
doing, bro? That shit is terrible.
But we are following it up with an absolute heater.
Yeah,
Elite.
absolute banger. Madden 10, Troy Polamalu, Larry Fitzgerald on the cover. The first time that they did a dual cover athlete. That this might be my favorite Madden game, personally.
Yeah, I mean that's
Either
just
10 or
aura.
12. I played 10 and 12 a fuck ton. But before we get to 12, I think we got another super fire banger.
This was my first. This was the first Madden that like we definitely owned, and I
Probably the
believe it
first
was
we
on the
like
Wii.
played. Yeah, it was on the
But
Wii.
this shit is goated, man, and the cover was goated. It's fucking elite, man.
Then we got Madden 12,
Peyton Hillis.
the Peyton Hillis cover.
The cover itself isn't horrible, but he has such non-existent aura
I think it's got to
that
go acceptable, man.
it's either acceptable
It's
or
it's
mid.
only it's only brought up to acceptable because they tried with the cover.
Y'all think the bottom of acceptable?
Yeah, probably.
Madden 13, Calvin Johnson on the cover. I think this one is probably great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I never really liked the positioning of like the Madden logo there.
Yeah, if it
I
was
like how
like
he's
smaller and like towards the bottom, it's kind of just like blocking too much
like
of him.
Megatron catches balls on top of people's heads. He's not like, we're not thinking about him like looking for the ball. We're thinking of him fucking mossing someone.
And then this is where I'd say the kind of shift in Madden covers started.
The OG Madden 25.
Yeah. AP all day on the cover. I think this is acceptable. It's nothing
This is
fancy.
acceptable, dude. This is they.
I like
Let's
Peyton
be
Hillis
honest.
more than it.
Yeah,
Now,
and like right
It's a great
athlete, just
player.
wrong cover.
yeah.
Yeah, great player, but not wearing a helmet, and it's like a posed for picture,
Yeah,
like
if it was like an
not even
action
playing.
shot, then it's pretty. It would be tough, but not this. Now, this one, Richard Sherman, man, one of the very few defensive players you'll see on a Madden cover.
I've got a hot take, man. As a
Oh no,
Seattle fanboy back in the day, and as specifically a Richard Sherman fanboy back in the day, this is only at the best great.
I was gonna say great. I was
I
gonna
was gonna
say
say
top of
great.
great though.
Yeah,
However, this next one that was in the similar era of just kind of posing for the cover is elite.
yeah, this is elite.
This might be dead ass. This might be the best cover, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
And one of the
Yeah.
best Mads, man. When they first introduced the one-hand aggressive catch, and you could just fucking, no matter what receiver it was, you just fucking throw that bitch downfield, hold triangle, man. Elite.
Madden 17, Gronk doing the Gronk spike. This is nothing crazy. I think this is acceptable.
This is like acceptable. Yeah.
First tight end on the cover too.
Brady
Tom
mid.
Brady. Yeah.
Or farming.
Like it's auriful, but it's like he's just not really. He's just staring at the camera.
Yeah, he's just kind of there.
Now this one, Madden 19 with AB.
It's the top of yeah, it's the top of acceptable. It's
I was
somewhere
gonna
in
say
acceptable.
I was gonna say bottom of great is what I was gonna say, but I am biased. So
I think hindsight, it's acceptable, but at the time, maybe great. But it's really not a lot going on. It's just kind of like a yellow background.
it's
He's
the
got the
same thing as
helmet off.
Brady, but he's actually like showing emotion.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess for like what they were trying to do, yeah, I'm fine
Julian,
with
you
bottom.
be the tiebreaker.
I'm gonna say top of acceptable. I mean, I love the guy, great athlete,
Oh,
but
you
like,
love the guy, huh? You love everything
nothing,
he's about and stands for.
no, nothing going on in this too much.
Madden 20, Mahomes' first
This is the
cover.
same shit. I mean,
Yeah.
as the Antonio Brown, pretty much. So I would say maybe like middle of acceptable.
Yeah, right there.
Madden
Don't like
21.
the Lamar one, man.
Yeah,
I can't lie.
it's just too busy. There's too much shit happening.
Yeah, it's like bottom of mid, maybe.
Nah, I was gonna say probably bad, like top of bad,
Yeah,
because
I'm
it's
cool
the
with
same
that.
Yeah.
exact pose as McNabb,
Yeah.
just
Just
with
somehow
extra
worse.
shit. Yeah,
Can we throw this next one in bad?
yeah. This one is kind of bad too. It's the GOAT edition, Brady
I
and
go
Mahomes.
I go bottom of mid here, because if we're factoring aura a little bit, these are like two of the fucking top 10 best quarterbacks ever, and the picture was like them actually together in a place.
Now, if we're talking aura, Madden 23, this is fucking aura, man.
And the
Yeah.
deluxe edition picture is pretty clean too. I didn't include that, but it's also that's the one where he's like kind of like bursting into the cover, and there's
Oh
like the
yeah.
little play designs behind him. Yeah, that one he definitely or not he, but is definitely better than the first one.
R.I.P. John Madden, man.
The goat.
Madden 24, Josh Allen.
This one
Not.
grew on me. I don't think it's terrible,
I think
but
it's mid.
yeah, it's just kind of
I
mid.
think it's top of mid. CMC for Madden
McCaffrey.
25. I think
He's
this
just
is.
flexing. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah, 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 this is also mid, man.
I like it more than Eddie George. I'd probably like it more than Tom Brady too. Now, Madden 26, the Saquon backwards hurdle and the throwback Kelly Green. Inject that shit into me, bro.
I
Fire
think this is
fucking
top
cover,
of
man.
great, man.
The
I think it's
Saquon?
top of great. Yeah.
No, you are fucking high, brother.
The pose he's doing is cool. The uniforms are clean. They didn't do any, there's no effort in the cover. It's just another picture of a player. Like there's no
yeah. It
design
is like
element,
a
you know what I'm
staged
saying?
picture. It's not like an actual picture from the game in
Yeah.
which that it like happened.
So it's like they were like, "Hey Saquon, you remember that cool backwards turtle you did? Let's do that for the cover. And
And it was
let's add it
fucking
into the game,
awesome.
even though it will never fucking happen. It will never fucking happen in the game." It's like the Mahomes sideline
So what do
throw.
you fuckers want
I'm
it
saying
then?
top of grade. I'm saying top of grade or bottom of elite.
Yeah, I'd probably put it below, like, I'd put it like bottom of elite.
Crack smokers, man. And then Madden 27, if you guys haven't seen it, we have Caleb Williams as the Madden cover this year. We were all pretty much wrong, which it's actually funny because my prediction was Myles Garrett. And tomorrow is the official reveal of the Madden cover, and he got traded today. So that would have been like a Kyrie situation with 2K a couple years ago.
This is
But
bad.
all that
Probably why they
to
didn't do it.
say this is probably top of mid. Because it's the same
Yeah.
exact fucking post as Josh Allen, except he's got a little bit more going on.
Yeah. What are these fucking Call of Duty covers, man?
Yeah.
Like these guys are
Like,
fucking football
that's
players and
why I
not
think
like fictional characters.
That's why I think 26 is so good. Like, yes, it is a stage picture, but it is still like an action shot, you know? Like, whereas opposed to like 24 and 27 and 25, it's just like, well, 25 is not
It's an
post,
action
but
shot of some shit that you cannot do in the game that it's representing.
26?
Yes.
I don't fucking care if you can't do it in the game. It's fucking sick. He
I care.
did it in real
I care,
life.
man.
He
If you
did it
can't
in
do it in
real
the game,
life.
why is it on your cover? You're promoting it and you can't do it in the game. That matters, man.
So you
Well,
can
okay,
lift
to be
John
fair,
Madden up
that
into
Odell
the air.
fair,
that Odell catch, man, you could do that same exact motherfucking animation in that game.
So you can lift
Dude.
John Madden up into the air in Madden 23.
John Madden, you can make him the fucking coach and you can fucking win a Super Bowl and they're gonna fucking
Does he
celebrate
get
him at the end
lifted
of the
into
fucking
the air,
game, man.
motherfucker?
To
Exactly
be
I
like
don't
the
fair-
remember the
cover.
animation, dude. I always skip that shit, but
to be fair, the rest of the covers that we have in Elite are also true, like actual action shots, and I just think that I think they're like they look better than just like a picture of him, just like again, not even in a picture of the actual game, just like him kind of like recreating it. Like it was cool. It's like
like
one
if
of
you
the coolest
compare it
clips of football of all time. But
Well,
like, I
I hate
mean,
to break
I'm
it to you
put
guys, but Madden 10 and Madden 11, these are graphics.
with actual graphic design put into the cover, is
yeah.
my point. Not just a picture of him with the backdrop of the stadium behind him. And if we're comparing it more closely to Michael Vick, because that's the cover that it more closely resembles, the Madden logo itself is better, which to me is what helps make the cover better. And just the overall like nostalgic feel of it versus like the fucking Saquon fucking
See,
just jumping over some random guy in a Jaguars jersey at a fucking photo shoot.
I'm gonna be honest, I was never really a fan of like the badge Madden logo. My favorite, and they really only did it 2 times, it's the banner. Not like this. But the
Yeah, it is.
badge
I don't
isn't
like
bad.
the most recent style where it's just like a picture in the title. It's like,
Yeah.
alright, man. But this used to mean something. Even back like on that Gronk Spike one, like there's still some design elements put into that. But it was probably right around that Antonio Brown cover. That's when they just were like, nah, fuck it, we'll just take a picture of him.
And I'm just not realizing, is the official like title of Madden, is it Madden NFL 19?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
I mean, I normally
probably.
just call it Madden and then whatever the year is, but I'm just now realizing how like the NFL badge is always in front of the number.
I think so, because now that I think about it, whenever they say it like in the game, I think they do say like Madden NFL 26.
They got to get their rights for it, man. You know how it is. Yeah, this is a pretty good list. There's definitely been a lot more mid than anything elite, but I still think they're doing a pretty good job. Now, I'm not a big fan of their latest one, but and this is the deluxe edition cover. We'll have to see what the actual standard edition looks like, but as of right now,
I
this
would
is what we
argue they're
got.
doing a pretty piss poor job if fucking 5 out of the last 6 are fucking mid or below.
No, that's not true. We have 23 and 26 in Elite.
Okay, 3 out of the last fucking 6 are trash.
Hey, that's 50%, man.
Like they went from just taking pictures of the guys to fucking Call of Duty covers, man. Like Josh Allen, what does that represent about Josh Allen, man? And then fucking same with Caleb. And honestly, the shit they're gonna do with Caleb is probably gonna be very similar to the shit they did with Josh. Cause you remember out on the menus and shit, it was like all snowing.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Josh Allen was all like fucking frosty looking. Like what else are they gonna do different with Caleb?
You know what would
Fucking
be
show off his nails?
You know what would be kind of fire? This is not going to happen, but if they revealed the Bears rivalry jersey in the cover, because then
No,
it would
they're
be kind
not
of
going to do
different.
that.
And yeah, they're not going to do that, but would be kind of sick.
You won't even be able to get Caleb Williams' nails painted in the game like he has.
They might come painted, man. Yeah, that is our definitive Madden cover rankings.
Yeah, that's a pretty good list. All right, next up, we're going to be getting into a little bit of a head-to-head trivia quiz between Julian and Keegan here. I'm going to be hosting. Basically, I'm just going to be asking questions, and we're going to kind of just go, I guess. You guys want to go buzzer format, or just I can start with Julian, or
Yeah, let's just
You
go back
could,
and forth.
yeah, just
all
back and
right,
forth. Like, ask one of
and
us, and
then
if we don't know, then pass it to the other one.
okay,
You
that
gotta keep
works, and
score
then
too, man.
we'll do like I'll do a little bit of like a timer sort of thing if it's like, seems a little extreme and nobody has an answer, we'll just kind of buzz it out. But yeah, I'll be keeping score. We're gonna go first to 10 here. So first to 10 correct answers is gonna go ahead and win this game of the first trivia games we have here on the channel. First question,
Who's
and we're
going
starting with
first?
Julian. We're starting with
Okay.
Julian here. Who was the last non-quarterback to lead the NFL in passing touchdowns for his team in a game? Last non-quarterback to lead the NFL in passing touchdowns for his team in a game.
Ooh, I like lead. Okay, hang on.
Leadle, leadle,
Lead the
leadle.
team outside of the quarterback as well.
Yes.
Um, I've got two names here. One's more recent, one's a little bit further back. Uh, no, I've got a third one.
Well, you can only name one, so
Yeah, we're gonna
I'm gonna
need an answer here.
go. I'm gonna go. Julian Edelman.
Wrong. Keegan, do
that
we have a
that
steal here?
was that was my first guess. My next guess is pretty bad. Oh, and my third one is really worse. I just know his completion percentage is really good, and every pass he threw was a touchdown. I'll go Mohamed Sanu, man.
That
And it
was one
was
of my
not
answers.
him. It was
Damn it.
LaDainian Tomlinson threw this question in there. I
Really?
guess to make Julian feel like a bit of a dumbass, he threw a touchdown while leading the Chargers in passing touchdowns for the game he was currently playing in.
That's crazy.
So shout out LaDainian Tomlinson. Number two, Keegan. Which player recorded the first 2,000-yard receiving season in NFL history?
Gotta be. It's gotta be Calvin is my first thought.
Well, we don't do first thoughts here on the show. We do final answers.
Trying to think if there's anybody else I don't think Randy ever got there. Go Calvin, man.
Ding, ding, ding. It was Calvin Johnson. Julian,
Couldn't
back to you. What did
I
you
was
have to
just
say?
gonna say I couldn't remember if there was anybody before him, but
Who was the last quarterback drafted number one overall to win a Super Bowl with the team that drafted him?
Ooh, number one overall.
Yes.
Not Mahomes, not Rodgers, not Brady, not Breeze.
He was taken with the number one pick.
Yeah, no, I'm going back. I'm like trying to think of quarterback winners, and none of them are like number one overall picks with
hey man,
um
that needs to be a timer, man.
We're gonna go
give
10.
That'd be a shot clock
me
violation.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner was
Wrong.
undrafted, pal.
Oh,
Keegan,
that's
do you
right.
have a
My
steal
bad.
here?
I think it's Eli, man.
Taken number one.
I think it's
It
Eli.
would be Eli Manning, who was taken number one
Does
and
he
immediately
count?
traded to the
Yeah,
Giants.
he was
But
drafted
it
number
was
one.
on the team he was originally drafted with.
I mean, technically, the pick was traded, and the Giants select him with those rights. It's not like the NBA where it's technically the other team drafting him. In the NFL, it would be the Giants selecting number one to take
Hmm,
Eli.
okay, whatever.
All right, so we got Keegan up 2-0 here. Uh,
And
it's
it's
back to
Keegan's question.
Keegan. We're gonna skip that one. Who was the last NFL MVP to not make the playoffs that same season? This this is probably not gonna be gettable for for anybody. I'm gonna be honest. And MVP did not make the playoffs. A bit of a throwback.
The only one I can think of, so the former Washington Commanders, the Washington Redskins, they had a kicker win the MVP, and that's who I'm thinking of. And I cannot remember his fucking name. And that was going to be my guess. His first name is Mark.
Wrong, Julian.
Okay.
Mm,
I don't want to know what the question before this was going to be.
is it? I don't know if he ever. No, he had. No, I don't know if he won MVP.
It got to
I'm gonna go with Barry Sanders.
Also incorrect. It was O.J. Simpson.
The
Ooh.
juice.
All right, Julian's question: which franchise has lost the most Super Bowls? And this is a two-answer question because there's two correct answers.
So I have two teams, and it may be the two answers, or it could be neither. I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
Wrong. You had two options, and neither of them were
Damn.
fucking right. Keegan, do we have a steal here?
I know the Patriots have been to a fuck ton.
Is that your final answer?
I'm thinking, brother. Calm down.
I
I will
mean,
let you know when my
anything
final
else,
answer
man.
is. I'm trying to like. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure it's the Patriots. Final answer.
One of the answers was the Patriots. The other answer was the Broncos.
Oh, that was
Julian,
not gonna be my
you
other
got to
answer.
lock in here. We
I was
got Keegan up
thinking
3-0 here.
I was
I was
thinking
thinking
49ers.
Vikings.
The Vikings did, or no, the Bills lost 4 straight.
Oh, that's who I was fucking. Yeah, that's just bad all around by me.
Okay. Who is it? Keegan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This might be a tricky one. I don't know about this one.
Read it and we'll decide.
What team drafted Brett Favre?
Oh, that's the.
Oh.
Oh, well, I know what team he first played for. I don't know if that was the team that drafted him though. I'll say the Falcons.
We're gonna throw that one out.
Okay. Who was
We're
it?
gonna throw that one
Was
out.
it the
It was the
Vikings?
Falcons.
Oh.
Wait, why? Wait, if I got it right, why the fuck are you throwing it out?
Yes, man.
fucking
You said
bullshit, bro.
you were questionable about it, and then you do the answer right away, which just doesn't make
No,
me
because
feel
I
bad.
knew
I'm not gonna ask another question like that where I should ask
I
it.
knew
I'm
his
either gonna
first
ask it
season
or not.
was with the Falcons, and then
The
after his first
integrity
season,
of it, man. There's just the integrity's lost. All right.
this fucking guy.
This is your question, Keegan. Who is the only player in NFL history with 20 plus sacks in 2 different seasons? Only player in NFL history with 20 plus sacks in 2 different seasons.
Thinking TJ or JJ. I don't know. I don't know if JJ was getting up there though, like that. I'll go bias. I'll go TJ.
Julian?
Did you say Keegan?
I don't know, man. Gotta pay attention.
Cam, who did he say?
No,
I mean, I'll give it. I'm not. We can't have fucking the incorrect answers
this
twice.
motherfucker should be paying attention.
I'm gonna go JJ.
Hey, that's correct, man. That's fucking
Let's
correct.
go.
JJ Watt, man.
First point
It's
on the
fucking
board.
board, dude.
Still don't like how I didn't get the fucking Brett Favre question,
You
Calvin.
did. You didn't even have to work for it, dude. You already knew the answer. I'm glad I didn't ask
The
it.
whole reason
All right, motherfucker.
I
All
didn't know if
right.
the Falcon if he was traded to the Falcons. That's why because the way you worded it.
All right. You're already up 3-0 at that point, man. Take a break. Julian, your question. Which team finished 15-1 in 2011 but failed to reach the Super Bowl?
Panthers.
2011, motherfucker? Wrong.
Oh,
Keegan.
that's my bad.
Repeat the question.
2011, they went 15-1 but failed to reach the Super Bowl in 2011.
I know who it is. I'm so stupid.
Don't think I know this one then. I'll go. I know the Chargers had a really good year, but their special teams was bad. I'll go Chargers.
Wrong. What was your backup guess, Julian?
The Patriots.
That was the Packers.
Oh, the fuck?
Which running back owns the highest single season yards from scrimmage total in NFL history, Julian?
No, it's
Or is
Keegan.
this that's Keegan, yeah.
Yeah, the fucking host don't even know who's fucking.
No, it's because
Most-
It's because I asked Julian again what his
You
last
said
stat
most
was. So I
scrimmage
didn't know.
yards by a running back.
Highest single season yards from scrimmage in NFL history.
Chris Johnson got 2K. I think LT's up there. I'll go Chris Johnson.
Ding, ding, ding. It was Chris Johnson.
CJ2K.
I think LT's up there for touchdowns.
LT holds the record for touchdowns
Mm.
in a season at like 28.
Who is the only quarterback to throw for 500 plus yards in a playoff game? 500 plus yards in a playoff game, only quarterback to do it.
I got 3 names,
Oh, you only get one answer.
4 names.
Well, that makes it even worse.
I'm gonna go with Drew Brees.
Wrong. Keegan?
Brady's just been to so many, it's hard not to say him. Manning, Peyton has also. I know he can light it up if he needs to. I'll go. I feel like Luck also had a kind of crazy comeback on the Chiefs. I'll go with Peyton Manning.
Wrong. It was Tom Brady.
God damn it, man.
I was also gonna say Patrick Mahomes.
But what game was it? Or do you know?
It doesn't say. Keegan, what team has the longest active conference championship drought?
Like AFC,
Like right now.
NFC, or like division.
Just like in the NFL, what team hasn't won a conference championship? Or I
Gotta
guess
be
like when is the longest time they haven't since they won it?
I think it's got to be the Cowboys in the NFC. That's my answer.
Wrong.
Oh fuck!
I mean, technically, there are teams that haven't won a championship, like
I
the
don't think it's
Texans.
including those. I think it's including how long has it been since they did win one.
Oh. Uh, I would think the
I
Cowboys
fucking
would have been the right answer, but I mean,
fucking know
maybe
it now.
the Dolphins.
Wrong.
I
It was the
fucking-
Cleveland Browns.
My backup was going to be the Jets. 'Cause I
Yeah,
figured
that was gonna be my second answer as
because they
well.
hadn't been back since fucking Super Bowl III.
Who is it, Julian?
Yep.
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay. Name the only quarterback to defeat Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and Ben Roethlisberger in the same postseason.
I know this one.
That is
Beat
gonna
Tom
be
Brady, Peyton Manning, and Big Ben.
uh, gotta be someone from the AFC. I'm gonna go with
Countdown, man. Come on.
Throw him at
Yeah.
8, 7, 6.
Andrew Luck.
Wrong.
I believe this is Mr. Elite himself, Joe Flacco.
Ding, ding, ding. It was Joe Flacco.
Fuck that guy.
Andrew, he would have had to make it to a Super Bowl if you beat 3 people in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
well,
Yeah.
towards whenever I started panicking, I forgot that you said same season, so I was thinking just postseason in general. So, and then I really started panicking.
Keegan. This one's going to be on kind of a bit of a timer here.
Oh, God.
I'm going to give you maybe 20 seconds, and I'm going to give you reminders every 5 seconds. Name the 6 franchises that have never won a Super Bowl.
Texans,
20.
Jags.
19.
I don't think the Browns
15.
have. Bills.
10.
I need 2 more.
5.
Yeah, I only got 4, man.
Wrong. Julian, starting at 20. 19.
Texans, Jags, Panthers, Chargers, Browns.
15.
That was a long 5 seconds, man.
10.
Jets.
Wrong.
Fuck.
This is very wrong. This is very wrong, man. Have the Panthers? The Panthers didn't win one, right?
No, they've been to one.
They've been to 2.
So this list might be a little wrong in general, but either way, y'all didn't name all the teams.
It's
So.
Texans, Jags.
Chargers.
I think y'all were missing Bengals.
Oh. The Cardinals won one.
That Cardinals haven't won one.
Y'all were missing the Vikings, Bengals. I think those are like the main 2 y'all kept missing. Maybe the Lions, Titans.
Oh,
Well, then that's a lot more
I think
than
it's
6.
more than
What
6.
the fuck?
Yeah, I think it was more than 6. So yeah,
So they probably just
either
had to
way,
get
y'all
any combination.
either way, y'all weren't getting that shit. But that was
No,
probably
you
a
need
bad
to
question.
ask Keegan the first. Ask Keegan a question again because that shit was wrong.
Who was the last player to win an MVP before Patrick Mahomes' first MVP, who was not a quarterback? So before Mahomes' first MVP, the last non-quarterback MVP.
It's a loaded fucking question.
It's really not. I mean,
I know
I
it.
think it's Adrian Peterson. Final answer.
that was right.
Yeah.
All right, so we need an immaculate comeback here.
What's Keegan up?
Julian, 6-1.
Okay.
Julian, name the only franchise to appear in 4 consecutive Super Bowls.
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Brother, we just talked about it. We just talked about it.
Yeah,
The
damn
Bills
it,
lost
Keegan.
4 of them straight, brother.
Oh, I thought they lost 3 in a row, and then the 4th was like 2 years after.
No, they lost 4 straight. Give me the
The
Bills,
Chiefs
King.
not go?
Straight. And 7-1, man.
Brother,
What was
we
the
just
first-
talked about it.
Keegan, what was the first wild card? Or it's Keegan, right?
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
the first wild card team to win the Super Bowl?
What the fuck? Brother, I got a 1 in 32 chance. I'll go with, I think the Packers in 20 or 09 or 2010 was a run. I'll go with the Packers.
Wrong, Julian.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
Wrong. It was the Raiders.
Couldn't have told you.
Julian, who was the losing quarterback in the famous 13 seconds game?
The losing quarterback.
The losing quarterback in the famous 13 seconds game.
Can I ask a question?
Fucking.
Yeah.
What is the 13 seconds game?
The game that had
Fucking.
13 seconds left that changed NFL rules recently.
I think it rings a bell. I'm not gonna be able to fucking think of it, so I'm just gonna go fucking Steve McNair.
Oh,
No.
it's is this the Josh Allen uh Bills Chiefs game, playoff game?
So is that your quarterback?
Yeah, Josh Allen.
It was Josh Allen.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that
I
that
said
hint.
recent
Yeah,
history, man. Threw you a
and
fucking layup.
that hint about the rule change also helped.
He just fucking giving out hints and shit.
He also gave it to
You,
you,
motherfucker, you were answering it.
I don't fucking know, man.
Trying to help you, dude.
This fucking guy.
Okay. So who is it, Keegan?
Yeah.
Who is the only player in NFL history to record 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season twice?
Oh, I almost ripped CMC out the rip. It's either him or LT.
Here's a hint to both of y'all. Not that recent.
LT.
Wrong.
Fuck. Like a couple different
Those are
names.
literally the only two I can think of.
It wasn't one of
Is it? You said not recent,
them. No, not recent. 1,000 rushing, 1,000 receiving
because
twice.
I was gonna say fucking like CMC. Who's rushing and receiving like that? Fucking
Throw a timer at 10.
Marshall Falk.
Bang.
Really?
There you go, man. You're on the fucking
Oh my
board.
god. He was the only like receiving back that I could fucking think of from like a while back.
Keegan,
No, sure.
go. Which Hall of Fame quarterback was drafted by the MLB before being drafted into the NFL and chose football despite receiving a larger baseball offer?
I know this. Just want it to be known that I know this.
I,
What
I
is it, bud?
have I have two answers depending on what Keegan rips.
Oh, it's my. No, I think you go first, Sean.
Oh. Kyler Murray.
Hall of Fame
Wrong.
quarterback, join.
I keep fucking missing the
Brother, listen.
details.
It's
Okay. If he
no.
missed that, since he's down to 8, just or fucking 7, just give him the chance with the Hall of Fame context. Let him
Oh
get another
my
answer.
god, bro.
Let him get another answer, man. Come on, man.
It's like whenever you're beating your brother at something and your mom steps in.
I don't know if I have like a better answer
Let me
given
rip
Hall
it,
of
man.
Fame
Come
Okay,
on. Let me
quarterback.
okay.
put him
Yeah,
on.
that's a
Probably fucking
Bro's Googling right
Dante Culpepper.
now. No, man, he's not Hall of
Fuck
Fame,
no.
I don't think. It's John Elway, man. Drafted by the
John Elway.
Yankees. Da Yankees.
Alright. So you gotta score 8 straight here, Julian. And
Is 9-1
it is
or
Keegan's
8-1?
question here.
What's the score?
It's 9-2.
Oh. So I can put it away already.
Which player holds the NFL record for the most consecutive games with a touchdown catch?
Huh. That is a tough one that I do not know.
NFL record, most consecutive games with a touchdown catch.
It can't be like more than 6 games or like 8 games. I'll just go Randy. Randy Moss. Final answer.
Wrong. Julian.
Jerry Rice.
The answer is Jerry Rice.
Let's
Nice.
fucking go.
Uh, who is
Doing.
Julian? Okay. Who was the last rookie running back to lead the NFL in rushing?
To lead the NFL in rushing. think Saquon got hurt his rookie year. I'm just gonna go Saquon.
I believe, my friend, that is wrong.
I don't think it's
Keegan.
anybody recent because GT didn't. Yeah, it's definitely not recent. Rookie running back won offensive rookie of the year.
This is a tough one,
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if he led the league or not though.
Yeah,
I'll
that's the
just
hard part.
I'll just rip Zeke because I know he won rookie of the year.
Oh, that's probably right.
Okay, so see, I was pretty sure the answer was Zeke, but I think it's Kareem Hunt.
That is gross.
Yeah, that's actually disgusting. But that also, I'm pretty sure that was actually a trivia question in a recent BDG episode I was watching.
That is
Because he
disgusting.
was drafted in the 6th round. He had 1,300 yards in his debut year.
Yeah, that sounds right, actually.
So I
Now
think it
that you
was
say that.
Kareem Hunt.
That is gross.
Who is it?
So, Keegan.
Yep.
Uh,
Bro's cherry picking questions now, bro. I don't like it.
Name the only team. I don't like that
See,
one either,
he's
dude.
cherry
I don't
picking,
like
man.
that one,
He's
dude. I
cherry
don't like
picking.
that one. Who scored the first touchdown in Super Bowl? Super Bowl. Super Bowl 49. Who scored the first touchdown in Super Bowl 49?
What
Brother,
the fuck?
I can't even tell you what two teams played in that Super Bowl.
I could at least tell you that.
49? Brother, we're on
Yeah.
60. This shit was 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So
So what was it?
2015. I mean, that's
That
right
I
around
mean,
the Patriots, I fucking guess. I'll go Gronk.
eh, that wasn't Gronk, man. Julian?
There's about to be some fucking
Is it
random
Edelman?
No, it's
If
not.
it's not Edelman, it's probably fucking. Who else was on that fucking team?
Chris Hogan, the honky.
Probably fucking like Brandon LaFell or something.
It was Brandon LaFell, but you
Oh
already said
my fucking god. Yeah,
already
I
said
don't get the
Edelman.
point.
Fuck, dude. What franchise has the fewest playoff victories since 2000?
This is me.
I think so, yeah.
Since
2000.
2003,
No, since 2000.
fewest playoff victories.
Yeah.
The Miami Dolphins.
No. Keegan. Wait. It might be.
My guess was the Browns.
No, wait. Dolphins is the right answer. Dolphins is the right.
Bang!
Dolphins and Browns are tied.
W. So what's the score now? 9
9-4.
Let's go.
This is Keegan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who threw the first touchdown in Super Bowl 1?
Brother. If it's not this guy, I don't know who the other fucking quarterback was.
This question is either a layup or it's ungettable. Like you
Is
either know or you just don't know. So
I
I might have
mean,
given this away, Julian.
he's the only I know the Packers won it. I think he was the Packers quarterback at this time. I'm praying that he threw the first touchdown. Bart Starr.
It was
Thank God.
Bart Starr, man.
I couldn't
So
even
the
tell you who
score
the
10-4. Keegan will take the first round of our trivia head-to-head here. Hopefully we can make this a more faceted version feature of the show, and it will be a better version of the show, more constructed and all. But I think we should have more head-to-head matchups. Just it will better ourselves as far as our ball knowledge. I don't think today is indicative of ball knowledge. I don't think
Oh,
Julian
it
in
is,
here is
pal.
a dumbass. I don't think he's a dumbass or anything. So
No,
the questions are a
I
little
think I know
random.
my shit. I think I just am a dumbass and wasn't listening
Yeah.
to the questions.
Bro's gotta pay attention.
Trivia. That's why I like the trivia games because it kind of forces you to think. See what you know on the spot. But we'll see what the matchup is next time. Do you guys have anything else for this episode, man?
Rams won in the
I don't
Super
think
Bowl,
so.
man.
Yeah.
All right, I think I could agree with that. They're probably your leading favorites on Call Sheet. Call Sheet, if you want to hit us up with the
They're
just kidding, no free
polymarket.
promo. Anyway, this has been episode 16 of Unsolicited Takes, the takes you never asked for, and we're out.
Later.
Later.